Cronk the Bro Podcast.
Cronk the Bro.
Welcome back.
Another episode
Thanks for listening.
and watching. So this is Cronk the Bro, episode 4.
Yep. And we're in the heat of summer. It is hot, steaming hot. My car read 103 degrees the other day. It's just concrete jungle out there.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, but I love summer, but it's very hot. It's very, very hot.
And summer in the city is probably the worst place to be.
Yeah.
You know, everything smells like burning garbage. And just the fumes
it does.
coming up
Yeah,
from
you
the
smell
sidewalk.
you smell everything. You smell
Yeah.
absolutely everything.
Yep. And now with the masks too, it's like extra hot.
Yeah.
Extra hot in there.
You gotta
Like a little
take
oven.
breaks. Like when I'm not in front of people, I pull it down, and when I forget people, I pull it back up. You know, it's like up, down, up, down.
Yeah. I mean, like running in a mask is just like nearly impossible.
Oh God, that's awful. Yeah. Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That is uncomfortable. So.
It is.
Yep. Well, speaking of uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
that brings us to our first topic,
Okay.
our first debate over,
Right.
I mean, what's more uncomfortable?
Being a woman who has big boobs, or, I mean, not specifically you, but the
Luckily, I don't.
posing the question.
Luckily, I don't, but being a man who has big balls, inconvenient balls.
Well, mm,
So, I mean, summer doesn't help, obviously, with the balls because,
No. It's swamp ass season.
yeah,
It's
and
swamp
like,
ass season.
and like, it's, you know, it always depends, like, what's going on downstairs because they can stick to your leg. Like, the hairs don't help. I mean, obviously, like, Dan if you don't, because you can groom down there,
Okay.
but then if it gets more sticky. Sometimes the
More
hair helps.
sweaty.
I mean,
More
sweaty. I
sweaty.
mean, like, you know, balls are very inconvenient.
Okay. But
Very, very
but
inconvenient. Certain times.
if we're talking in terms of like size and weight, I hate to break it to you, but the women in the big boob department, and I myself am very blessed in that department, but I hate to break it to you. You try running with 2 like 5-pound skin bags on your chest and like go for a run. You'll get hit in the face with your own boobs. Try it.
I feel like for me, like if I was a woman and I had big boobs, it would be worth the struggle.
Oh, come on.
100%. 100%.
More
More so than having big balls.
Yeah, but you can just
you
like
can accidentally sit on your
you
own
can
balls.
wear
It's
the
like, it's
right
awful.
type of underwear and just go sucks them up and closer to the body, and half the year you don't even have to worry about it. Like the cold weather, right? They shrink up.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends, like, what's going on, you know? Like, if you're outside, like, in the bitter cold, like, yeah, they're gonna shrivel up a little bit, but, like,
Cold
you know,
water. Cold water too, right?
yeah, cold water, yeah. But, you know, it depends. Some people, do better in cold water than others. I mean, it's a whole thing, but, like, I just feel like, overall, like, having big boobs, there's, like, power behind the boobs.
Well, yeah.
There's
a
major
guy with big balls,
powers.
you don't see the power until you're in the bedroom, but that's not really where you want the power.
But no one likes balls anyway. No one likes balls, you know?
I know,
Like, if
but
it was
they are
me,
so much easier to tame. You have to, like, it's so much
you
easier
know what?
to
You
tame
know what
the
it is?
beast.
Boobs, it's a weight problem, but I feel like balls have different odd, inconvenient problems that boobs don't necessarily have.
I
Like,
don't know. You're
like,
not. You can't speak
it's
from
work.
the experience. You
I don't
can't
know. Maybe
speak
I
from
can't.
it.
Maybe I can't. But I just know that if I was a woman and I had huge boobs, like my life would be completely different.
Oh,
Obviously, it'd be a
God.
woman, but like be different that way. But like I would have been like a kingpin at my high school if I was a chick with big boobs. Like I would have run shit. Like no question.
Okay, but you're
No
looking at
question.
all the pros of it, and yes, that is like one part of it. People like stare sometimes, whatever.
I would have.
But you're
Yeah,
not looking
yeah,
at
I
the
can't
cons.
imagine.
Like you talk about your, the junk sticking to your legs. Well, and that like all in here gets sweaty too, and it just warm weather activities. Like, again,
You can't.
come back to the running. You know,
The running, yes, but you can't sit on your own boobs. It's impossible, right?
Okay.
I mean, maybe there's
Okay.
someone on the internet who can sit on their boobs.
But
I
try
don't know,
like even things like, boxing where you're supposed to keep like tight footwork and arm work and stuff like
You
that.
just gotta have big hooks, you just gotta.
I mean, like your titties get in the way.
Golf, I imagine it would be tough.
Yes.
Golf's probably tough.
Yes. Well, I know because I've been trying to learn to golf.
Yeah.
And I'd be curious to talk to the female golfers of the world.
It's worth the glory. I think it's worth the glory because no one cares. Balls are like they look weird. They look like dried up prunes and like it's like they're not fun at all.
And
they're only useful for
like get saggier with age. I imagine.
It's terrible.
Gravity is not your friend in that department.
It's terrible. I don't know. I feel like I just feel like it's just boobs. There's so much more power.
Come on.
It's worth the back.
Come on.
You just take a couple Advil.
Yeah, the back
and then
pain.
you're like, and then you're unstoppable.
Okay, but let me tell you something about this. Wait until you're like out in public on a day like today where it's 103 degrees and the goddamn underwire of your bra breaks in public and you don't like walk around with an emergency bra. So now you got like 2 daggers sticking up into your boob from underneath. And, like, you have to live with that for the whole rest of your day.
Listen, if I'm walking around summer and I got bowling balls in front of me and they happen to pop out, now I'm internet famous.
No. Let me tell you something. When you are big in that department, you do not go braless. I love how all, like, people of the world...
swimsuits and stuff?
Okay, but that's different. A swimsuit is totally different than, like, everyday wear. You can't walk around with no bra as a woman with large breasts. You just can't. Because... that would attract so much more attention. I mean, the nipples come glaring through. It's just they move side to side faster than you can even like keep track. They're on their own course. Like I don't know. This is the only motion, back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
Not even from running, just from walking.
Well, at least
can't let them swing free.
At least like boobs, you kind of know where they're up here. Like one like will hang lower than the other, and then like one will stick. And then one will like shrink up. Like it's a mess down there.
Oh.
That's why it's the reason why they call it garbage. They call it your garbage for a reason because it's just like bags like in between your legs, walking, sitting.
Okay, but like how do you almost
sit on
them? You almost sit on them.
I've sat on. Yes, men sit on their own balls sometimes.
Sounds painful.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Because then like obviously like you adjust because
as best you can if you're in a public
and this
place.
is why men have to manspread sometimes, not like
the
obnoxious ones, obviously.
I hate the manspreading.
But men got to do it.
Yeah, but do you see women like titty spreading? Like, whoo, it's hot in here. Let me titty spread.
Like men would complain about that.
Oh, come on.
If they did a breast spread. Who's going to complain about that?
You're such a shit.
Just saying.
I don't know. I think the guys have it so easy in that department.
No, I think having like big boobs like is I don't know. There's like hidden advantages everywhere.
You're only looking at the pros. You're not looking at the cons.
I guess I don't know.
You have to live a day in the life.
Balls have very few like pros.
Also, like too much attention. It's like, go away. Stop looking.
Then you get your peasants to fetch you something.
Well, I mean that's why you choose to wear something
that's
not. Risque or something.
You gotta hide them, I guess.
You do. You have to keep them like, I don't know. Only bring them out on special occasions.
I just can't imagine what I don't know. It would be different. I don't know.
Men have it so easy. I'm sorry to say. Hate to say it.
I guess. I just, just like in high school, if I was the girl with the big boobs.
Oh, come on.
And then you go up to a guy. If a girl came up to me in high school, the big was like, "Oh, I need a ride home." Okay, it's done. Like,
okay, but that's so superficial. That's so superficial. Come on. You also want to be like taken seriously. Like you want to
take someone seriously with like two garbage bags in between their legs, just like walking all weird and stuff. Well, it's gonna take someone seriously.
Big old balls.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully the person with the big old balls also has like a wide stride.
this is why the man spreading happens. But you don't
Well,
want to walk like a
you
duck. You don't
call
want
it-
big balls. Like,
You
these
call
are
it
like
the
big
cowboy
balls.
walk, right?
Yes,
Like
yeah.
in the summertime,
Because
you
you
like
gotta
walk
adjust.
wide and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta like. It's almost like you do that stretch where you like bring your knee up and across. Like you gotta sometimes like.
You do a hip stretch.
Yeah,
like
I mean you
walking
gotta pop
down
your
the
hip.
street.
You gotta pop your hip open so your nut gets off of your leg. It's crazy. Yeah, see that face you just made? There you go.
Oh,
You helped me prove my point.
And how do I get my tit off my stomach when it's sweating there? I'm sorry, I can't do anything.
You get to like perk them
I
up.
get to like
Yeah.
lift it and
See?
then lift it.
You just go like this. You just perk them up and be like, hey, what's up? You
No,
know?
you don't
That's
like use your arm as a shelf. I mean, I'm telling you, like they're heavy. You hold them, hold one. I should weigh them one time because I'm telling you, easily
No, weight thing-
5 pounds on each.
Yeah, listen, the weight thing, there's no question. I can't deny that.
And like if they're coming up and flapping in your face, running and running.
I mean, I guess you're with the right sports bra for that. The weight is there's no debate there.
Oh yeah.
Boobs are way
Like
much more.
we're talking about like a 1 pound sack maybe versus
Actually, I don't know.
up to 10 pounds of 2 sacks.
Depending on
Like 1 to 2 pounds.
depending on the size.
It's got to be like in the 1 to 2 pound range.
That's actually a good question. How much do nuts weigh?
How
Because
would you?
boobs are all
How?
vary. The average nuts
Well,
weigh.
of course, like and nuts vary too. I'm sure. But like, how would you weigh them without also
You'd
weighing
have to
the
go.
junk?
You'd have to go to the
like,
grocery store and just like squat on top of the produce and just like drop them on, and just see what happens. You know.
Don't do that. You'll get arrested for doing that.
No, I'm not going to do it.
In
But
coronavirus era,
someone at
dropping
home do it, okay?
your- dropping
Go
your
get
nuts.
a fruit scale and just see what happens, and leave it in the comments.
I actually do have.
With a fruit scale?
Well, yeah, I have a fruit scale at home. I weigh my protein with it. Oh my god! Don't you dare!
All
I'll
right,
never be.
I won't.
Buy
do it.
your own
I won't.
like ball scale.
I'm gonna
if
let
you
the
prefer.
internet solve this one.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna. I'll
someone
leave it
will
to you
tell.
guys. I know there's an expert out there who's probably already done it, so I'll leave it to you. But that's a good question.
Yeah, how much do they weigh?
That's a good
I would
question.
guess between the 1 to 2 pound range.
I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they would be 2 pounds.
No, I meant like combined
combined.
because it's going to be hard to weigh one.
Oh yeah, you got to weigh them
Yeah.
together. Of
Yeah, you
course,
gotta
you got to weigh them together. See, this is the thing. Boobs, you can kind of put them apart. Nuts, you got to, they're paired up. So it is what it is. I mean, you could you can give it the brain. It's just so basically well, just see
the bird.
You see
is
that?
What's it called? The bird. There's something.
the brain.
The bird, right?
Well, no, there's the bat wing. You stretch them open. It's like a bat wing. But then there's the brain where you pinch your
It's
finger
so
like that.
gross.
See, this is my point. This is exactly my point. No one likes balls. Everybody loves boobs.
Oh, stop!
Everybody loves boobs.
Stop that. You're being so.
They look great
superficial right
and they nurture.
You're being
like
so
boobs
superficial
are just
right now.
boobs are just better. They're way better than nuts.
Okay, so let's talk
Way
about the sports playing experience
Mm-hmm.
and how do you contain them during sports?
It's awful for men. It's awful.
Mm.
Now, thankfully there have been some advances, but when I was a kid, not probably let's say from 7 to probably a teenager, the old-fashioned cups were terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, because not only you have to wear the cup thing, actually, the actual cup thing, whether it's playing soccer or baseball. I mean, football, football and hockey and lacrosse. I mean, it's you got to wear something to cover it up.
What's the worst ball to get hit in the nut with?
Well, that's a good question. The soccer ball is probably the worst because you got surface area.
Big, yeah.
It's just I'm sorry, no
direct
one.
and direct hit. I can hit
See,
all
this
three.
is the advantage. With boobs, it would just bounce
Excuse
off.
me. For the record, it freaking hurts to
All
get balls hit here too.
Listen, it hurt. Either one hurts. But I'm just saying, a soccer ball right to the nuts. I think that was for me when I got hit. I think I hit maybe twice, 2 or 3 times. Thank God. But that just the surface area is bad. Now, a hockey puck or a lacrosse. I never got hit enough with a hockey puck. I'm sure that would hurt, depending on who's doing a slap shot.
That's solid.
Lacrosse, I've never been hit. I play a lot of lacrosse. I've never been hit with a lacrosse ball, but that would hurt. But just surface area wise, it is. But the thing about jock straps is, at least the old school ones, the ones they have now are a little bit better. But
the male fall.
Oh, it's terrible. Like the cup also sometimes it'll pinch your nut against your leg, and then like the cup slides around, and then like it like gives you like rashes inside of your thighs.
Okay.
So
we get rashes inside our thighs too. It's called thigh chafing.
Well, that happens to everybody. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying the ones that came out, at least when I was younger, the ones they have now like are better because you could put them on the outside of your shorts. Because the ones like before,
inside,
they were snug, like in between your legs, like they would
Yeah.
always rub against your legs. So if any running or sprinting you're doing, your legs are just like scraping.
It's like going side
It's
to
terrible.
side.
It's terrible. So,
But
I
what
don't
do you
know.
think is worse, a jock strap or a thong for a woman?
Well,
I mean, I know you can't
Me
speak to the
personally,
experience, but
I've never worn a thong myself. I guess the closest I've had to wearing a thong is a jock strap. It's like whatever. Like, but see, I guess, and I'll have to defer to you for this one.
Mhm.
But at least is a thong in the front. It doesn't look too bad.
Wait. Where do you think the skinny part goes?
The skinny part goes. The really thin part.
Yeah. Where do you think it goes?
I think by the look on your face, I think I know now where it goes. I didn't know before.
Wait, no. Tell me. Don't
But
change
like-
your answer. Tell me where you think it goes.
Okay, hold on. Define what skinny part you're referencing.
Okay,
Because when I hear thong, any man that hears thong
Right.
is going to think it's the ass crack. Like the really skinny part goes in the butt cheeks.
Okay, no, that's correct. That's correct.
Right.
For some reason, when you were saying that before, I got the impression that you thought the skinny part went down the front, and I don't know. I just got that
No,
impression.
what I'm saying is like the front is definitely, my opinion, the front of a thong versus the front of a jockstrap. No question, I think it's way worse for guys.
Okay, but really, we're not comparing the fronts because the front is it's really the front of a jockstrap because that's like the uncomfortable part versus the back of a thong because that's the uncomfortable part for the women. It's the skinny part; it goes right up your ass. But then you don't get the underwear line,
which is hilarious. That is painful because it's one of those things. They all want to do it. They all want to, go to the beach and,
right?
Men do not want.
Beach thongs
some
is
men
a totally
do, but not.
different category. That's very like you're feeling good and strutting it all. I'm talking about more like underwear thong, but sure, beach thong too. Why not?
Yeah, no. I would never wear a jockstrap unless it was playing a sport. But now the ones they have are more like shorts versus like the old-fashioned ones.
So now it's shorts
It's
and
evolved.
you wear it on the outside?
It's evolved. Men, at least for me,
easy now.
Easy now. But when I was a teenager, it was
You
terrible.
had the strap.
It was terrible. The worst years for a jockstrap for me before they had like the shorts that came out.
The new and improved.
And I actually, when I play lacrosse, I wear my shorts inside out because I want the cup to be on the outside.
Right.
So it's not snug and being pulled in by the material.
Right.
Another life hack of.
I don't know though, because like when you're wearing a thong and you're out and about, and that's what you're wearing for the day. Like at least with the jockstrap, you're talking like 1 hour, 2 hour tops. Then you go to the locker room, you change out of it. I don't know. I think it's way more of a time commitment. If we're talking bra and thong, actually simultaneously, you got the up here and the up, wedgie.
Oh my God.
Self-inflicted wedgie back here. I mean, I like wearing a thong, but I'm like particular about which ones I like.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, again, the only time a man could probably top is if a man had to wear a cup for an entire
right.
game.
That's an amazing. Later, when we have our next bet, that's an amazing bet that you just came up with.
I will never bet that with you.
Oh,
so
come on. You just came up with it. That's an amazing bet.
That's
you have to
horrible.
walk around in a jockstrap for
With the
a
cup?
whole workday. Yeah, with the cup. And I'll walk around in a thong like I do.
I mean, I'll have to get
And
pretty
we'll
deep in
compare.
beer so I don't feel it. I mean, I'll have to do something to counteract the chafing on the thighs.
That's an amazing idea
Oh,
you
you're
just
evil.
had.
You're so evil.
This is
I mean,
great. I
right.
can't wait till our next
Not
bet.
right. Not right.
I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that actually helps us transition to our segment.
Our fourth and final
Our challenge.
game.
Yeah, this is one of the game rotations. We haven't done this one yet. I don't think, right?
Nope. First time.
Yeah. So, this is
Called
True Crime Detective.
True Crime Detective. So basically, we're each going to give each other a funny crime, and the other person via multiple choice. This game will be multiple choice, and through via multiple choice, we have to find out how this crime was done. So you want to go, ladies first? You go ahead.
Okay. I picked this crime specifically for you, and you'll see why right away.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, a pizza shop owner in Delaware
I already
is
love this.
closing up the shop, and a burglar comes in with a machete.
Burglar comes in with a machete to a pizza
He's by
shop.
himself.
By himself.
Closing up shop. What does the shop owner do to fend off the robbery? A. Does he chuck a glass bottle of Coke at his head? B. Does he spray seltzer in his eyes? C. Does he throw a pepperoni pizza at him? Or D. Does he dump boiling hot water on the burglar?
Oh, crap.
Lots of
Four very good options.
Yeah.
An ice cold bottle of Coca-Cola. I wish that was the answer, because that sounds delicious. I would just, if I was the burglar, I would just like snatch it, crack, and go. Ice cold Coke is awesome.
Glass bottle, your favorite.
So the four options were: there was a glass bottle, there was a pepperoni pizza thrown at him, seltzer in the eyes,
Yep.
and then the fourth one was
Boiling water.
boiling water. So it's at a pizza parlor. The boiling water is the most practical. That's the most practical self-defense. But I think for you, I don't think that's what the answer is, because I think that's too practical. I'm gonna go with to fend off the burglar with a machete. You know what? I'm gonna go with throwing the pepperoni pizza at the burglar.
Damn it!
I got it. Yes.
You got it.
Oh my god.
I thought maybe you'd be thrown off because it's so obvious. You know, like obviously he throws a pizza at him because he's a pizza parlor.
Oh man.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. It's because again, like someone's coming at you, you need like an edge up somewhere. So like a pizza, if you're throwing like a whole, did it say if it was like folded yet? It was like doughy.
No, it was like a
before
cooked,
ovens.
No, after
cooked?
oven, cooked pepperoni pizza, threw it at his face. So like
that's almost better than boiling water, because boiling water you have to hope that like if the water hits you and splashes on you. At least if it's a hot whole pizza,
well, yeah,
hitting you in the face and the neck and stuff. That's actually
And the article
crafty.
I read said it like landed on his head. So
Perfect
probably landed on his head and then hopefully got the guy at the ground.
That guy's dead. It's because the guy's spinning pizzas.
He's not dead. But he's got like pizza in his hair and he's on the floor with pepperoni in his eyes.
That pizza maker's tossing him up all day. Like he's got accuracy.
Yeah, but a machete in Delaware. Damn.
A machete in Delaware. And he's going to a pizza shop with a machete.
Yeah, robbing a pizza shop with a machete.
Rough times we have ahead of us. Rough
but
times.
I thought the pizza crime was particularly relevant for you.
You know me
for your
all
love of pizza.
You know me all too well.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Hey, well, I'm glad to hear that pizza probably can defend him off. So.
Yeah. Now he's got to have pizza on the regular just in case, like a ninja.
That's cool. I thought for sure one of your options, I was going to predict that he pulled out his pizza cutter and then like threw it like a ninja star. That's what I was hoping.
Oh, that would be a good way to defend yourself too.
Seltzer wasn't too bad either, actually. It's just like a little
right,
spray right in the eyes. You get some soda in the. I never had soda in the eyes before, so I think I've had champagne in the eyes.
Cool. Oh,
yeah, it's terrible.
It popped up?
I don't know. It didn't pop up. I feel like it was like sprayed accidentally, but seltzer in the eyes is not a bad. His little gun. Those are four pretty good options, though. But
yeah, I tried to throw you off the scent, but I guess I got to try harder next time.
You're gonna have to.
I know. All right, what do you got for me?
You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
This is an interesting one.
Okay.
I know this particular state in the U.S. gets a bad rap for crimes.
Florida. Oh,
Nailed
sorry, Floridians.
We like Florida, but there's some weirdos in Florida. There's some oddballs.
Northern Florida.
Yeah, that's
A
true.
little bit.
And, you know, the whole state's got some stuff going on, but hey, every state does.
Yeah.
But we love Florida, and we love it for this segment because my crime.
Okay.
These 3 burglars go into a house. What they think they're stealing, illegal drugs, illegal substances,
Okay.
in a container. Your 4 options for this crime. Okay? Actually, so basically, short story, 3 burglars go in, they're trying to find a drug with certain substances, and then they find out after they've already ingested these drugs. So which of these 4 items did these burglars mistakenly ingest?
Okay.
Is it A, candle wax? Is it B, silly putty? Is it C, cremated ashes?
Oh.
Or is it D, poison ivy powder medication?
Oh my God. I'm going to go with C, ashes.
Shit.
We both got it?
We both got it right. All right, that deserves
We
a
gotta do
cross
better.
high five. Cross high five. So basically, these 3 burglars in Florida.
Is gross.
I know.
Ooh.
So apparently, the story goes: these 3 burglars, obviously, they stole this woman. They went to this woman's house, thought they were stealing cocaine. They actually broke them all up, did the lines. It was the woman's husband and her cremated dogs that these guys did lines of.
I feel so bad for that woman too.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Massacred.
It's awful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But
Don't steal stuff.
Okay.
That's a lesson. Don't steal stuff.
Okay, but the color is totally different. I mean, I've never done cocaine, but the color of ashes.
It's usually like
imagine.
grayish, right? I would
Yeah.
think, but I don't know. But yeah, there's cremated
What the
ashes.
heck kind of cocaine is gray?
I don't know. Maybe who knows? I mean, they might have been.
They might have been high themselves.
Yeah, they might have been drunk. They might have just, they might have mistaken it. They went in at night. Who knows? But that's karma getting back at you.
Ooh, feel bad for that woman, but
Don't do drugs and don't steal drugs. Bad scene.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Don't snort someone's remains.
Yes, I think that's
So nasty.
that's a more than fair life lesson and moral of the story. Do not snort someone's ashes.
Yeah.
Cremated ashes.
Don't snort. Doesn't matter. Animal, person, just don't do it.
Damn, I was hoping. I was actually hoping the poison ivy powder medication would get you. Because I was thinking powder. I was like, okay, I gotta throw her off.
Powder if they were snorting it.
Yeah.
So like the first 2 were not options.
Well, I was only, I was thinking maybe too in depth. I was thinking candle wax, like maybe they thought it looked like heroin, like a block of heroin. I've only seen it in movies, but candle wax, like heroin kind of comes in like, it looks like, brick package or,
Well, like candle wax is opaque. And I've never seen heroin like in the flesh, but in the movies it's sort of like liquidy clear, right?
It's like a little bit yellow. It's like a little bit like yellow and like actually,
I don't know.
I've only seen the movies when it's like packaged up, so it looks like there's like clear wrap over it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, silly putty. I guess I was trying to like same thing. Like I think I watched Narcos too much. I was hoping it would be like little bricks where it's like it's a good show anyway, but. I was kind of hoping that would be.
You couldn't snort silly putty. It's like.
Well, you have to break it up and like use it, but like I was just thinking.
Silly putty is very elastic.
Yeah, but I was thinking like if they had like a solid thing, it could have been in any shape. I was just thinking of like random things that they'd have to like break apart. I think I was thinking too much about Narcos and like packaging versus final product when someone actually like breaks it out. But,
right.
But yeah. Very good.
I think clearly we have to like up the ante a little bit next time we play this game. We have to make it even harder. Maybe we need to make like 2-part questions.
Maybe. I mean, I thought these were pretty good.
Oh yeah,
these are pretty good. I mean, I'm not like the options you gave for your crime are pretty good, but yeah, damn, I was hoping to get you with that one.
Yeah, I was hoping to get you too, because I really like to win.
I know. Well,
you know this. I'm very.
We both got the W today.
Yes.
So.
Tied for today.
Mm-hmm.
No punishment yet, but someday your jockstrap punishment will come.
God, no, that's not good. That's not fun.
You came up with it.
Well, then I'm gonna make you put 5-pound plates on top of your boobs and make you walk around like that for a day.
No problem. I'll wear the weighted vest around all day. We use that for training anyway. Challenge accepted.
Oh, that's true.
No problem.
Yeah, Damn, I gotta get creative here.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have time to come up.
We do have time. We do have time.
Just
for the next episode.
Kind of can't lose.
Don't lose next time.
No.
The next crime I'll get you. Next crime
I'll get you, detective. I will get you.
I don't know. Maybe we're darker than we think, and we're experts at figuring out weird crimes.
Yeah. Well, we
might be too good at this.
I know. We like those true crime shows, so.
All right. Next time.
Until next time.
All right. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening. Until next time.
All right.
Cronk and the Bro is produced in partnership by House of Cronk and Young Hall. This episode is edited and mixed by Sarah Cronk. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and follow us on social media at Cronk and the Bro. Thanks for listening.